Alright, so we're ready to remove the lower ball joints, okay? So what I did, here you can probably see it better. Play. Okay, so what I did, I removed the torn boot. So it's like this. You just kind of, under pressure there, you guys can get the idea on the part. Pop it, no big deal. Next, I'm going to use this tool that I have. It's made by OTC. Again, I'm not getting sponsored by OTC or any tool company. I'm just using what I have. And look at this. Good old made in America, USA. Awesome. All right, so what we're gonna do, so if you don't have this tool, you can rent it on Amazon. Okay, so that's fine. So it's gonna come with several kind of adapters, so that way the part goes through it. So we're gonna put that one. The one is gonna go a little bit bigger than the ball joint. Okay, have to be a little bit bigger. There. This is what I'm gonna do. Now this bar goes on top to keep it center. It's gonna go there. Now we have a limited amount of space that we can use with this tool, but we're gonna do the best we can with what we have. All right. So we're gonna use this. I put this here, and we're gonna line this up here. Okay. I'm gonna try to keep this bar right in the center of the bolt. Okay, right there. So here we don't have no gap. Here we have no gap, no gaps. I mean, we're pretty much center. Okay. Again, so we're gonna do this, and right here's a 13 millimeter. You know, this. So now use safety glasses. Safety glasses. Things are under pressure. So we're gonna do this. Okay. You can, let's see. Nope, still there. It's moving. Done. Get done. Perfect. This, you can see it now. It's a lot of play in this thing. Okay, so let me make sure we got the right part. Alright, so here's the new one. Nice boot. Seem like same height, I mean same everything. Now one thing that this comes with that the other one doesn't is with a lock. So it will make it a little bit more secure. At the same time, we don't know how many times this ball joint has been replaced in the life of the vehicle, and over time, pressing and removing and moving can cause a little wear here, and the new part might not press in correctly, so it can be kind of loose over time. So it happens. So keep that in mind. And this is the part that I'm using. Okay. Again, I'm not getting sponsored by Doodleloss or AutoZone. I'm just showing you what I'm using. Please read the number. So sometimes I show the part number and people still asking me, so what is the part number? So that means you skip the video to the end. Watch the video. That will help me quite a bit too. Alright, so we're gonna put this in a minute. Alright guys, the time has come to install the new part. So here's the new ball joint. This is the part that I'm using. I'm not getting sponsored by Duralast or AutoZone. I'm just showing you what I'm using. So please, I show you the part number. So go ahead and look at it, because sometimes I don't mind questions, but when I share the part number on my videos like that, and people still send me a question like, so what is the part number? So that tell me you didn't watch the video, you just skip it. Anyhow, so we're gonna put a little bit WD-40 here, okay? The reason is so that way this little bit part of the boot, it can go nice and smooth. Otherwise, sometimes it gets, it can be torn up. So we don't want that to happen. So you see how it gets stuck there? So now, look at that, see? Easy. Next thing that we wanna do, we want to have something that is going to go over, big enough to go over, hold it there, but also go over the boot, can go right through it. Otherwise, if it's very tight, the boot is going to get stuck there and it's going to come apart and going to be damaged. Okay. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do here, give me a second. This part goes perfectly on top of that one. So here we don't need to do anything. Okay? So we're gonna use this socket. I'm gonna go there. The number of the socket is 46 millimeter. Okay? So in case you wonder, 46 millimeter. This one actually is for a Volkswagen axle nut. The old Beetles, or their actually purchased it for a Volkswagen bus, in case somebody is a Volkswagen fanatic and want to say no, that's not right, and correct me. So just be more specific. Some people like to do that, correct others. I'm gonna put this here like this, and we're gonna see what happens. It's nice when you have somebody else to give you a hand when you need it, however, that is not always the case. But again, gotta do the best way you can. Okay, so we pretty much have no gap here. Pretty much should be centered. Let me move this part here on the bottom. Nothing should get in the way, because that one. Okay, this kind of stuck here on the bottom. I don't like it. Okay, now we have the gap again here. So I'm going to close that in a minute. Now we're going to use the gun, see what happens. And it's nice and flush. Let's see. Ta-da! All the way in. Excellent. Like it. Next thing we gotta do, we gotta install the lock here. This one right there. You guys don't need me to show that. You guys can figure it out how to install it. Okay, make sure this goes in all the way. Yep, nice, easy, smooth, easy peasy. All right, I'm gonna stop the video here, and I'm gonna continue showing you a couple more things that I think they're important, and that will be it for today.